Here's how I'm leveling up my game's combat by introducing a Sekiro-inspired posture system in Unreal Engine 5. As a lover of FromSoft games, I'm taking a lot of inspiration from the Souls-like genre and combining that feel with some more platforming elements. As Miyazaki once said when asked about how Sekiro's combat differs from his previous titles such as Dark Souls and Bloodborne, he responded, "Sekiro was designed to stop players from just dodging or mashing attacks. I wanted sword fights to feel like actual clashes, where pressure and precision win the fight." He also stated that, in order to realize more intense, edge-of-your-seat combat, we found that this change was necessary. And as someone who's played a lot of the FromSoft games like Sekiro, I found this approach to be incredibly compelling, making every fight feel more like a duel and not just a button mash. So with a clear goal in mind, here's the foundation of how I'm building this system. First, I made a custom blueprint interface called BPI Posture Tracker. Interfaces are a great way to communicate messages between various actors in your game without creating dependencies. Every enemy in the game inherits this interface as I implemented it on my parent master enemy base class. Not sure what parenting is? No, not that kind. Parenting or inheritance in essence simply means creating a base class that contains common features or behaviors that all enemies share, and then having other classes automatically receive those features. Inside of this interface, I created a function called Check Posture Break and created two new extended attributes, Posture and Max Posture, then tied them into the UI directly underneath the enemy's health bar. As previously mentioned, all the enemies share certain common abilities. So inside my base enemy parried ability, I use a gameplay effect to increase posture damage every time a successful parry lands. Then, after a short delay, posture starts to decay slowly over time. We can even visualize that right now using a print string node just for testing. Next, from the function Check Posture Break, we'll add an event in the enemy BP to dynamically set how much posture damage is needed to stun a specific enemy. We can accomplish this by getting our current attribute value and seeing if it's greater than or equal to a set value. For this example, I have it set to 20, but we'll dynamically adjust the amount of posture damage needed based on the enemy type. That way, bosses will need way more posture damage than normal enemies. Then once the enemy is stunned, I have a branch check for max posture on my charged attack input to allow the player to deliver a finishing blow. It's still a work in progress, but I'm pretty happy with the foundation so far. We'll keep you guys updated as I make more adjustments.